Hey there, Living Springs. Back with another weekly update. You'll notice this week is from a bit of a different environment. I'm shooting from my home. And if you watched the update from the government yesterday on December 8th, or have heard at all what they talked about, I'm sure you can figure out why. Things changed pretty significantly yesterday in light of the rising COVID numbers. The government made some changes, and we are responding to those changes as we've endeavored to do through this whole journey. We're continuing to try and walk through it with all the wisdom and grace that we can, so that not only are we doing our best to meet your needs and to be able to continue to support our church family, but also to be able to model the way of Jesus to our world around us. And so I do want to update you on some changes that are coming effective immediately because of the announcements that were made yesterday. And so here they are in no particular order for your consideration. Let me just say right now, as I always do, if you have any questions about any of these, please contact me via email, text, phone call, whatever. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to meet with you in person, and you know why. So, based on the new restrictions announced yesterday, December 8th, here is what's going to be different, effective immediately. Number one is that we are canceling our in-person gatherings until the restrictions change. They lowered the numbers again, and just looking at everything and considering everything, when they're asking everyone to not even go into work as much as possible, we didn't feel like that was a right thing for us to continue to have the few number of people that we can in our church, especially when our premier, Jason Kenney, asked wherever possible, please do things online. So this weekend, if you've been coming in person, unfortunately you cannot. We can't tell you how long this is going to last because we don't know how long these restrictions will last. We do know it will be a minimum of 4 weeks. And that's what the government said. And we are walking with them as we're adjusting to this in real time, as much as we know you are as well. And so thank you for your grace and understanding in that. Beyond that, a couple of other things. The first one is that the Q&A podcast is going on hiatus. And that, again, is a result of the restrictions, and they're asking us to work from home as much as possible. We will be gathering in the sanctuary, the two people who are doing the live stream and somebody to operate the cameras on the weekends. But right now, while we're trying to work from home as much as possible, we just can't do the Q&A podcast. We will, again, resume that whenever we can. Obviously, our plans for launching a new kids ministry and reintegrating music into our gatherings, which we had told you were scheduled for the beginning of January, are also on hold and being adjusted until we know more. Right now, we're just saying they're on hold. We can't obviously have an in-person kids ministry when we don't have in-person ministry for the parents upstairs. And we can't have in-person music on our in-person gatherings when we don't have them. So those will be reintegrated and reintroduced and talked more about as things change and as restrictions are lifted and as numbers shift. We will continue to make you aware of what's happening with the relaunch. Can't give you any definitive dates on those yet, unfortunately, because we just don't know them. As things change, we will do our best to keep you in the loop. And lastly, and a little bit of good news for you all, our Christmas Eve live stream has not changed. And so we had announced on the weekend we were doing live streams at 1, 3, and 5 that were going to be pre-recorded. Some of the pre-recording will be changed. They will still be offered at the regular times, and we will still have the interactive bundles available for pickup days in advance so you can know they are safe and you can enjoy them. And again, let me say, these are not fun packs. These are not just for kids. They are for everyone who's going to tune in to our live stream. They are things that we're going to use in the live stream. And so whether or not you have children, you are invited and encouraged to pick up a fun pack. More details on that are coming next week as we continue to work that out. But I just want to say, as always, thank you to the people of Living Springs for being so awesome and showing so much love and so much grace during this crazy season. We have had to adjust regularly. We have had to make changes on the fly. And it has been an absolute pleasure to know that as we make these changes, the people of our church are walking with us, they are praying for us, and they are supporting us. And I just thank you for that. It makes our lives so much easier to know that you guys are with us. And so please continue to keep praying for us. We certainly covet that. But thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing. And I already said this once, but I will say it again. If you have any questions about any of this or anything else, please contact a pastor. We love to hear from you. We love to answer those questions so that we can walk together in unity through this whole season. That's all for this week. If anything else changes, I will let you know. If you have any questions, you can let me know. We'll see you again soon. Bye.